Okay, good morning, everyone, and Happy New Year. The Redevelopment Agency meeting of January 3rd, 2018 is called to order. This meeting has been properly noticed and posted in compliance with the open meeting law. These proceedings are being video recorded as well as presented live on KCLV Cable Channel 2 and are closed captioned for hearing impaired viewers. Please note, customers of CenturyLink and Cox Communications may view this program in high definition on Channel 1002. The council meeting, as well as all other KCLV programming, may be viewed on the internet at www.kclv.tv/live. The proceedings will be rebroadcast on KCLV Channel 2 and the web the Wednesday of the meeting at 8 p.m., also Friday at 4 a.m., Saturday at 7 p.m., Sunday at 7 a.m., and the following Monday at 5 p.m. This building is protected by state-of-the-art fire detection and suppression sprinkler systems. If alarms should activate during today's meeting, please evacuate using the exit at the back of the chambers out to the mezzanine, proceed out the double doors to the terrace, down the back staircase. For anyone who has difficulty with stairs, please check with a marshal or fire official for assistance. Once outside, assemble on the northeast corner across the street from City Hall at Lewis and First Street. Employees wearing safety vests or city marshals will inform you when it's safe to re-enter the building. For public comment related to items on the agenda, citizen participation and public hearing items, we have available a speaker card which you may complete and submit to our city clerk up front. Cards are available online in the clerk's office or at the rear of these chambers. If you do not submit a card, it does not prevent you from speaking under public comment, citizen participation, or specified public hearing items. If anyone's present today who has need for hearing impaired equipment, please see our city clerk staff up front. And if you parked in the parking garage across the street, please be sure to have your ticket validated by security officers when exiting. We will move on to agenda item 3. Public comment during this portion of the agenda must be limited to matters on the agenda for action. The amount of time any single speaker is allowed may be limited. All comments made will be cross-referenced to those specific items. If anyone submitted a speaker card who wishes to speak under this portion of the agenda, please come to the podium and state your name for the record. We'll set the time at 1 minute. Happy New Year.
Hello, Happy New Year, Mayor Goodman and council members. My name is Jason Brandt, and I'd just like to ask that the City Council save the remaining Moulin Rouge sign that's currently on the property. The demolition crews are dangerously getting closer and closer to it, and they've actually put a large blue dumpster right next to it. I believe that the remaining sign deserves to be preserved and rebuilt and put back off so the city of Las Vegas, so we can have this piece of history as the buildings are coming down. I believe it's worthy of being preserved.
Thank you. I'm pretty sure we're on it, but thank you for reminding us. Thank you. Good morning. Happy New Year.
Good morning, Mayor. Happy New Year, members of the council. Justin Michaels, 820 Rancho Lane. This is for items 57 and 58. This is a copy of my holdover letter. We sent it to the planning department this morning, but I wanted to make sure it was on the record that we are requesting that items 57 and 58 be held for 30 days.
Hold for 30 days on items 57, 58.
Yes, ma'am.
Mayor Goodman, that's for the City Council agenda, not the Redevelopment Agency.
Oh, I apologize. I didn't realize you were on RDA.
Okay, great. Thank you. Anyone else wishing to speak under this agenda item? Okay, we'll move on to agenda item 4 for possible action to approve the final minutes by reference to the regular Redevelopment Agency meeting of December 6th, 2017. Mayor Pro Tem, may I have a motion to approve those minutes, please? Yes.
Oh, excuse me. Move to approve. Move to approve.
Thank you. There's a motion to approve the minutes of December 6, 2017. Please vote and please post. Motion carries. Thank you. Agenda item 5, discussion.
This is my first time here. I think I should have said something on the last thing, the redevelopment thing.
Yes.
Is that having to do with the county islands being annexed?
That's not at this portion. That will be at 9 o'clock.
Okay,
o'clock.
It's our first time here, and I'm here to speak up.
Good. 9 o'clock. Thank you.
Sorry, thank you.
Okay, discussion for possible action to accept the City of Las Vegas Redevelopment Agency Component Unit Comprehensive Annual Financial Report, the CAFR, for fiscal year ending June 30th, 2017. Good morning. Happy New Year.
Good morning. Vanetta Alpiar, Director of Finance for the City of Las Vegas. You have before you the comprehensive annual financial report for the Redevelopment Agency for fiscal year FY17. We are required by NRS to have an annual audit performed by a certified public accounting firm. This year, Piercy Bowler, Taylor & Kern performed the audit, and I have with me Tom Donahue, was the partner in charge of our audit, and he's here to address you regarding our statement.
Welcome. Happy New Year. And for most of us on this board, I am going to disclose that you are our accountants for the Goodman family.
Good morning.
Is there
and
anything else?
Happy 2018, everybody.
The disclosure is fine, Your Honor.
And here's another disclosure. Ricky Barlow, Councilman Barlow, is, I think, a Piercy Bowler candidate.
I left your preparation page up.
He's not paying attention. Please go ahead. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Ricky.
Okay, we're about to have a Piercy Bowler report on the CAFR.
Happy birthday, Councilman.
Thank you, sir.
And are you Piercy Bowler? Do you use Piercy Bowler?
Yes, just as a disclosure, I do utilize Piercy Bowler, Taylor & Kern as my accountant, personally and professionally. So,
I didn't see it on the agenda, but are we going to sing happy birthday? Or
Your
no
Honor,
need, we're good.
I have used Piercy Bowler, Taylor & Kern in the past. I don't know if I'll ever use them again, but they're good people. As long as you say nice things about me, then I'll say it about you. Good stuff. By the way, you should be very glad that you're not on the Water Authority. I mean, not, the Health Board account anymore. Thank you. You ducked a bullet.
Thank you, Councilman. Good morning, everybody. Happy 2018. As Ms. Appleyard said, my name's Tom Donahue. I'm the partner in charge of the RDA financial statement audit engagement. Just want to say a few words about how it went this year. The audit's complete. We've issued our opinion. It's called an unmodified opinion. That's the opinion you want. It basically says that the financial statements are fairly presented in all material respects. Just want to point out that as auditors, we're not able to look at everything, so we're not able to provide absolute assurance, but we believe we've done enough audit work and got enough audit evidence to support our opinion, an unmodified opinion, in other words, a clean opinion. Management cooperated fully during the audit. I'd like to thank management for their help during the audit and helping us get through it timely. No difficulties were encountered, and no significant audit adjustments were proposed. The RDA's internal controls were considered as part of the audit engagement, and no deficiencies were noted in internal controls, which is good. We did not become aware of any fraud or illegal acts during the performance of the audit. There are no changes in significant accounting policies, and just to go on record and say again that we're properly licensed and independent of the RDA as required by professional standards. So it's quick and painless. I don't know if anybody has any questions for me while I'm here, but I'd be happy to take any questions.
Anyone, council questions? No? Oh, well, no, thank you very much, Tom.
Thank you very much.
Happy New Year,
Happy
and
New
to the
Year.
firm as well. Thank you, Ms. Appleyard.
Yeah, you can. We did have
Okay, we would have a motion to then accept the report. Thank you. There's a motion to accept. Please vote and please post.
Thank you.
Thanks.
And that motion carried briefly. I saw it for a brief second. There it is. Thank you. Agenda item 6, discussion for possible action regarding the approval of the agreement templates for future applications for multifamily residential unit improvement program, MFR UIP, the multifamily residential visual improvement program, MFR VIP, redevelopment areas 1 and 2, wards 1, 3, and 5. And Mr. Arndt, good morning. Happy New Year.
Good morning, Mayor Goodman, members of City Council and Redevelopment Agency Board. Happy New Year, and Councilman Barlow, happy birthday. This item before you is part of our newest incentive program where we're trying to help multifamily properties in the redevelopment area. And we really are seeing a demand for people wanting to live in downtown. And with just a little bit of help, we think we can get some of these properties improved and more people living in downtown. So this item really is approving the form agreement so that we can quickly move our incentive agreements for new projects through you and the agency board. The agreement templates are for the Multifamily Residential Unit Improvement Incentive Program, which is, in short, an incentive for fixing up the inside of multifamily properties. And then second, a Multifamily Residential Visual Improvement Program, which, like our commercial VIP, is to help fix the exterior of multifamily properties. These templates will be used for entering into agreements with new applicants. The Attorney's Office has approved the draft templates, and this also is consistent with the policy and program guidelines which you approved on November 1st of last year. Staff recommends approval.
Okay. Any comments, questions here? Yeah, go ahead.
Is that a motion?
All right, I move to approve this item. Thank you.
Thank you very much. There's a motion on agenda item 6 to approve. Please vote and please post.
Is it the new year yet? Because
And we will move on to agenda item 7, RA1 2018, discussion for possible action regarding a resolution finding the project proposed by the Multifamily Residential Unit Improvement Program, MFR, UIP agreement between the City of Las Vegas Redevelopment Agency, RDA, and ProView Series, LLC, located at 813 East Ogden Avenue, to be in compliance with and furtherance to the goals and objectives of the redevelopment agency redevelopment plan, and authorizing the execution MFR UIP agreement by the RDA not to exceed $95,000 RDA Special Revenue Fund Redevelopment Area 1, and that's in Ward 5 with Councilman Barlow. This item is related to Council Item 37, R3 2018. Mr. Arndt, please. Hi.
Thank you, Mayor Goodman. For the record, Bill Arndt, Economic and Urban Development. This item is our first applicant and our first project for our Multifamily Residential Unit Improvement Program. And with me today is Cameron Fullot, who is the owner of 813 East Ogden. This property is in Ward 5. It may seem familiar because we helped this property years ago for a visual improvement program to put it into inventory for office. And we had a startup business that was operating there. Unfortunately, has vacated the property, and so the property is now vacant. And in order to position the property for housing for downtown, Mr. Fullot, as owner, is needing to invest significant capital into the property. The property is a 30-unit motel, and Mr. Fullot, as owner, is investing over $752,000 into the property, or over $25,000 per unit. And the threshold is $20,000 per unit or more to be eligible for this program, so the project therefore is eligible. So we are recommending a grant of $95,000. It is in our target area of the core of downtown. And with that, I'd like to turn it over to Mr. Fullot to tell you a little bit more about what he's doing with the property, his investment, and his timetable for opening the property for new residents moving into downtown.
Good morning, and could you share with us, Mr. Fullot, what are the cross street?
My name is Cameron Fullot, manager of ProView Series. First of all, Happy New Year to all of you, Mayor Goodman, and all the council members. The property is located at close to the corner of Ogden and 9th Street.
Nice.
The exterior of the building was renovated over 3 years ago, close to 4 years ago. And as was mentioned, the startup company moved in, and unfortunately, they moved out January of last year. In the 1 year, we came up with a plan to convert it to luxury, affordable studio type of apartments for young people in the area that they cannot afford high rent. The rent going to be, which includes all the utilities, electric, gas, water, Wi-Fi, cable, everything is included. And it's very affordable for them to move in. The exterior of the building is going to stay the same with minor detailed changes to fit into apartment building. But most of the changes going to be inside the building, as we have to install brand new toilets and bathrooms and air conditioning and everything going to be brand new. The unit is 30 units, 29 studio and one bedroom, including ADA unit. The approximate time that's going to come to the market is mid-June.
Ooh, looking nice.
Because some of the items is custom made and is going to be ready in May. So hopefully by May, everything going to be installed and CFO going to be issued in mid-June or July. Hopefully June.
Parking.
Parking right now next door is the El Cortez parking structure, which they can park there. Also, we have talked to people in the rear of the property, which is downtown project. They may work with us to park right there. Also, next door is another building that the parking is a motel. The parking is always empty. So we are making another agreement with that property owner for the tenant to pay and park next door.
It's beautiful. They're beautiful.
Also, we have
Are
a
these
parking lot
washer
across the
dryers?
street,
Mr.
or our
Vaughn?
own.
Are the washer dryers in a common area or somewhere?
We have 4 washer and dryers in the laundry room, and they are also, we have very high security cameras surrounding the building and inside. So it's going to be, also we are thinking about hiring security guard, at least in the beginning.
Beautiful. They look beautiful. Comments, questions, anyone?
Just that they do look beautiful. It'll be a great addition, I think, to downtown.
Councilman?
Yes, this is
As
wonderful.
you can see the rendering, some of the items shown, which is used in the units, is very upscale.
Beautiful. You do beautiful work. Everything.
At the same
that
time,
you-
very affordable.
Thank you. Okay, Councilman.
I couldn't agree more. It actually reminds me of a studio I used to live in college.
You were rich.
No, I was poor.
You look rich.
Yeah,
Could I ask one question, please, before
Yeah.
you make the motion?
please do.
I want to thank you for doing something inventive, and that's cutting a deal apparently with the El Cortez for parking. So they guarantee spots on a contract basis, a certain number of spots?
We have talked to them, they have over 50 they can rent out.
Oh, okay.
And we need maximum 30. Another thing is really parking in that area is not an issue. There's lots of street parking, as well as lots of people in the area, especially younger generation, they use Uber if they want to go far, or they use bicycle. We are putting bicycle rack to promote bicycles. Yes.
Thank you very much.
Okay, Councilman.
Move for approval.
Okay, there's a motion to approve on agenda item 7. Please vote and please post. We appreciate everything. Your
We
investment's
appreciate
been
all the
wonderful.
help, Your Honor.
And that carries. Thank you very much.
Thank you, and Happy New Year again.
Thank you, Mr. Arndt. Okay, agenda item 8, RA 22018, discussion for possible action regarding a resolution finding the project proposed by the multifamily residential unit improvement program MFR-UIP agreement between the City of Las Vegas Redevelopment Agency, RDA, and Oak Tree Capital, LLC, located at 1324 South Casino Center Boulevard, to be in compliance with and in furtherance of the objectives and goals and objectives of the redevelopment agency, and authorizing the execution of the MFR-UIP agreement by the RDA not to exceed $45,000 RDA Special Revenue Fund Redevelopment Area Award 3, Councilman Coffin. This item is related to Council Item 38R4-2018. And so, Mr. Arndt, I think I recognize this gentleman. Happy New Year.
Mayor Goodman, thank you. For the record, Bill Arndt. With your indulgence, would you also call item 9 forward? It's a separate agreement, but it is for the same property.
Okay, thank you. Agenda item 9R832018, discussion for possible action regarding a resolution, God bless you, finding the project proposed by the Multifamily Residential Visual Improvement Program, MFR VIP agreement between City of Las Vegas Redevelopment Agency, RDA, and Oak Tree Capital Series LLC, located 1324 South Casino Center Boulevard, to be in compliance with and in furtherance of the goals and objectives of the redevelopment plan, authorizing the execution of the MFR VIP agreement by the RDA not to exceed $50,000 RDA Special Revenue Fund Redevelopment Area Ward 3, Councilman Coffin, item related to Council Item 39R5-2018.
Thank you, Mayor Goodman. Again, for the record, Bill Arndt, Economic and Urban Development. With me today is Adam Foulad, representing the owner of the property. This property is located in the Arts District in Ward 3 and consists of 8 units, 2 vacant multifamily fourplexes, and this project is looking to take advantage of both the unit improvement program, which is for the interior of the property, as well as the visual improvement program, which is for the exterior of the property. The unit improvement program grant would be for $45,000, and the visual improvement program grant, the exterior, would be for $50,000. The unit improvement program is, as you read, Mayor, is item 8, and the visual improvement program is item 9. The owner is investing in excess of $254,000 into the property, which is in excess of more than $20,000 per unit, and therefore they are eligible for the program. This property is in desperate need of repair, as you're going to see in the visuals here, and so with that I'd like to turn it over to Adam, who can tell you a little bit more about the property, their investment in the property, and when it will be open and ready for occupancy.
Thank you. Adam Foulad. So the property we have, good morning, Mayor and council members.
Good morning.
The property I'm presenting today is again in the Arts District, corner of Imperial and Casino Center. It's 8 units. When I took over the property, 5 of the 8 units were boarded up. 1 of the units kept getting broken into. I actually was attacked at the property, so it really reached a point where I felt it was absolutely necessary we begin renovating it. The windows were broken, the doors were boarded up. It was in really bad repair, or really bad shape. As you can see in the pictures, the floor of the concrete was broken up from the caliche. There was garbage everywhere from the people that would move out. They wouldn't even throw it away. They would just sort of bring it outside, take what they wanted, and leave the rest there. Took over 3 dumpsters just to get that stuff to go. Really, the entire property was in horrible shape. I'd say this is one of the worst projects we've done downtown. But the bones, and with the projects we've done, the bones of the building, we could see this was going to be very worthwhile and that it has a lot of value to it. Again, as my father presented for his project, right now what we're doing is we're trying to find more modern ways to go about the project. I don't know if we have any pictures of the renderings. This is another project I've done downtown. I want to do it very similar to this, but with a more, again, modern look. The kitchen here is very traditional. I want to start to bring in new aspects, but things like the flooring, the ceiling fans, the bathroom tiles, those items I want to continue to use as we go from one project to another, so I can target younger or more hip people that want to be downtown, which is really what we're seeing is going on right now.
What do you mean younger? Is
Oh,
Bill
everybody,
Arndt
no, we
younger?
want to, but what
Wait,
we're
no,
seeing right now.
no, you're on very thin ice here.
Very
I
thin
want
ice.
to know what you mean by younger. Is Bill
No,
Arndt
we want
younger?
everybody, but downtown, we're seeing a huge influx of, it seems like college-age kids. They're working either from home or they're coming downtown, and they want to be somewhere they can ride their bike or take an Uber to the local bars, restaurants. It's not something where you live here and you have to go 10 miles to get to the closest place where you can go out with your friends. That's really what we've been seeing. Each property that we finish, it's a lot of people that they're leaving where they grew up and they're coming here for something new. They're starting a new job. So things like this really catch their eye. The floors that look like wood, the nice tile showers, and then the outside, the renderings for the outside are more of a traditional look, but what we're going to end up going for is a little bit more modern. Put a patio area, barbecue, things that will make people want to come live there and hang out outside.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Thank you.
How many units were they, please,
8.
Mr. Falad?
It's 8 units, yeah. Two
And-
4-unit buildings.
And they're, how many bedroom each?
All 1 bedrooms.
All one bedroom?
Yes.
And parking available on-site?
On-site in the back of the property.
Beautiful. And what's your timeline?
I'm hoping to be finished with this one sometime between February and March. I've already put up the fence and tried to clean up the property, but really this one, since it's a concrete block building, there's no stucco work, and again, since it's concrete block, there's not a lot of drywall work either. So those are the 2 items that really take up a big chunk of our time. Since we don't have to deal with those, that's right out the door. And the floors, as you saw, were broken up concrete. Pouring concrete and putting tile right away is a lot faster than putting, well, laminate's quick, but it's fast, just to put it.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Comments, questions, anybody, council? Okay, Councilman Coffin?
Thank you very much, Your Honor. I'm delighted to do this, and I'm going to move to approve, but I wanted to just point out to those people who are not familiar with some of our incentive programs. Foulads are one family amongst a number of people that are investing in downtown. You would think, downtown would be a logical place for people to want to put their money, but it is hard to do that when all the locals moved out and left it looking kind of bombed out. And so using these incentives has been a powerful tool for us to repopulate downtown. It's going to continue. I know it's working well. You guys have done some good projects using these. You put in a lot of your own money, and we don't just give this money away in case anybody wants to know. We expect a lot of money to be invested for that. So it's really paying off for all of us, and so I want to thank you, Adam, and your dad for these 2 separate projects you guys are working on, and hope that you continue to do that. These are small. They don't attract big money people, but a person can make a good return on investment with them. And so it's important for us to continue to do that for all the people that own property down there. So thank you. Your Honor, do we do them one at a time?
Please, if you'll start with 8.
I don't want to interrupt anybody else's comment or question, no.
No, they've already said they're fine. So
Okay,
please go
and I
ahead.
move for
Agenda
approval of item 8, RA 2, 2018.
Okay, there's a motion to approve on agenda item 8. Please vote and please post. Yeah, you've done wonderful things for downtown.
Thank you.
You and your father were really grateful.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. And agenda, that item carries. Agenda item 9, please.
Yes, so we're kind of watching to see if there's competition between you and your dad on who's going to finish first on this stuff, so we got to move you along. I move for approval of item 9, RA 3-2018.
There's a motion to approve agenda item 9. Please vote and please post. And that motion carries
Thank you.
also.
Have a good rest
Happy
of the day.
2018. Thank you, Mr. Hart. We'll move on to agenda item 10, citizen participation. Public comment during this portion of the agenda must be limited to matters within the jurisdiction of the redevelopment agency. No subject may be acted upon by the redevelopment agency unless the subject is on the agenda and scheduled for action. If you wish to be heard, come to the podium, please. Give your name for the record, the amount of discussion, any single subject, as well as the amount of time any single speaker is allowed may be limited. Anyone wishing to speak under this redevelopment portion of the agenda. Good morning.
Well, good morning, Mayor, good woman, and
How
City
are you?
Council.
Happy New
Happy
Year.
birthday, Councilman Barlow. I'm concerned about agenda item, by the way, I'm Catherine Duncan, Ward 5 Chamber of Commerce.
And you're probably thinking of City Council, which starts in 2 minutes.
No, ma'am, 1001, I'm talking about agenda item number 5 on the RDA agenda.
Okay.
It has to do with compliance of the RDA agency. I know we looked at financial compliance and the amount of businesses that are being lured into the downtown, which is wonderful. But one part of the RDA that's very critical was in redeveloping people as well. Initially, when the RDA was formed, we were to have 51% people from the RDA area working on these projects. I'm just wondering, are we in compliance as far as hiring in the RDA. I don't know if they spoke to that.
I think in response to this, I'm not even sure that, Mr. Adams, do you want to make comment to that, or about the compliance in the hiring practices?
Yeah, we every one of our agreements do contain a provision dealing with employment plan when they're appropriate, and we do an annual report on our compliance with meeting those obligations, so that's something we take very seriously.
So that's mean that we are in compliance then with hiring? We are meeting our goal?
Yes,
And you can provide evidence of that to us?
certainly can.
So if you just contact Scott Adams, City Manager.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, anyone else? Please come back.
Again, Jason Brandt. I just wanted to clarify the sign, the Fleur d'Or sign from the Moulin Rouge, not the Moulin Rouge sign that's currently at the Neon Boneyard, the one that's currently on the property itself.
Oh, very good point.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, please, Councilman Coffin.
Sir,
Mr. Brandt, if you could
how
come back.
old is the sign that you're referencing? If it's second generation Moulin Rouge, it's not really of value.
It was originally built with the Moulin Rouge. It had gone through some transformations, but it was originally built for the Moulin Rouge in 1955.
The particular sign that you're talking about? Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you for the information, appreciate it. Anyone else? Okay, if there are none, this redevelopment agency meeting's adjourned, and we will go right into, unless
Your
anyone
Mayor
needs...
Goodman, you had item number 11. That's on the agenda.
Well, so I do, thank you. I'm so glad you are here, Ms. Panicello. Agenda item 11, agency member recognition. Comments made by individual agency members during this portion of the agenda will not be acted upon by the agency unless the subject is on the agenda and scheduled for action. Is there any member of the redevelopment agency who wishes to speak under this portion of the agenda? We have to be in compliance with every item. Okay. There any other comments? All right. Now we're adjourned, and we're going to go start right away.